Bradley Beal explains why he signed a 1+1 extension with Washington. He said, "You still want to be able to protect yourself and kind of be selfish. How can I create some type of flexibility for myself if we aren't winning? If I do choose to get out?" So like he probably wants to go, and he has also put out saying things like teams are trying, a lot of them are calling, a lot of them are trying, teams are inquiring, putting packages together, trying to get see if they can get me. That's not a secret. He's not coming out and saying, "Nah, like I want to stay here in Washington." I think he wants out. And he hasn't said publicly he wants out, but he's dropping hints that like, hey, like, you know, just because I signed a 1-1 extension it doesn't mean I want to stay.
So here's the question I want to pose to you, Brandon. If not Dallas, where to? I know I might be putting you on the spot, but give me your best potential landing destination, and I'll ask you the same, Ben, right after.
I know a lot of team. I mean, Dallas is a very high is very high on his list. I know also we talked about them also because you kind of have to in the off season. Um, the Heat also have been trying to put in a package together because they're also the Heat are also very high on Bradley Beal as well as one of the teams trying to bid on try to get him. Um, but I see reports that are coming out for the Nuggets, Nets, Hawks, and Warriors as other teams that we haven't spoke about. And the one that intrigues me the most is the Nuggets because if you
Hmm.
pair him alongside Jamal Murray and Jokic, if they can bring back Jeremy Grant, I think that team could be very scary next season.
Yeah, I think they're moving on from Jeremy Grant, but they also have Michael Porter Jr., who's Sam,
Yeah.
one of Sam's favorite players, and he's blossoming into a young star. Ben, what are your thoughts on where Beal can go? I personally see him potentially a sleeper team as Boston. You know, they do have a lot of assets that they can give up, and he would fit perfectly with players like Kemba Walker, Jason Tatum, and Jalen Brown.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's gonna be difficult unless Beal openly comes out saying, trying to force a trade, and then anyone can throw anything. But if we're looking at kind of what team needs it most, or what team could use a player like Bradley Beal the most, it might sound weird, but to try and convince him to stay, even though we've heard reports that Giannis will not stay, maybe Milwaukee can swing something. I don't think they have the assets to. I don't think that they'll have anything to it. But adding a shooter like him, it's almost like an immediate upgrade from Brogdon. If they have to give away some of their bench
Mm-hmm.
pieces, I think that'll be fine. But we talked about Chris Paul maybe going. If you can get someone like a Bradley Beal there, I don't think it'll happen. But if you can get someone like a Bradley Beal there, I think that'd be very special.
Yeah, Bradley Beal. There's teams all over the NBA that are going to be knocking on the Washington Wizards' door, ringing those phones, and we know that if there's any chance that he could be on the market, teams are going to be inquiring because he is one of those players that can change your franchise if you are on the brink of contention and you are one star away.